Hey, what's going on guys? Matt here at DetailKing.com, and today I'm going to show you how simple and easy it is to clay your vehicle. Now, claying your vehicle can be one of the healthiest things for your car's paint. If you're new to this process, basically what claying does, it helps to remove all that environmental fallout, which is basically dirt or debris that gets etched into your clear coat that's invisible to the human eye and that your typical wash-ups just will not remove. Now, what I have here in front of me are a couple different clay products. From Auto Scrub, I have here the Nano technology, from their mitts to their towels to even pads that can hook right onto your random orbital polishers. Then we have right here by Detail King our traditional clay bars, from heavy duty to light duty, depending on how aggressive that we need to get. And then we have here a few different clay lubricants, which I'll show and explain in a little bit here why lubricants are so important to use when claying your vehicle. Now, typical areas around the car that you most likely need to do your claying are usually anywhere around the wheel wells, around the bottom half of the vehicle. Towards the rear of the vehicle is usually going to get a lot of environmental fallout, as well as the front, just from your typical driving every day. So now that we've gone over a little bit of these products, let's go ahead and get started. Now, first things first, we want to test the condition and the surface of this vehicle's paint. Now, if the paint was in bad condition, we could take our hand and just gently glide it across the surface, and we would be able to hear all the different environmental fallout, dirt, and debris. Now, one of our favorite ways here at Detail King in testing the surface of the paint is we like to use cellophane. We'll stick our fingers in the cellophane, take a little bit of the lubrication, spray it onto the paint, and then gently glide the cellophane across. Now, obviously, if the vehicle's in great condition or it's very clean, you know that the paint would feel very smooth. The cellophane really helps you to pick up on all those different, all the different dirt and debris that's etched itself into the clear coat. Basically, you feel all the different textures. Now, if you're a professional auto detailer, this is a great test to use to show your customers exactly what you're doing and exactly what's on their paint. Now, this paint's not in too bad of condition, but we're going to use a medium grade Nano wash mitt and a medium grade or medium duty clay bar here. Now, typically you would do this whole claying process after your wash up. Let's talk a little bit about lubrication. Now, after you wash up, you go to soap everything down and you rinse it off. You can leave the vehicle wet and then add some lubrication onto the car. One tip here though is I would stick away from using soapy water. What soapy water is going to do, it's really going to deteriorate your clay bars, break it down, and it's going to cut the life down of your clay bars or even your nano skins here. So the first thing we're going to use is we're going to use the Auto Scrub wash mitt, the medium grade. Now, when using a brand new nano skin product, sometimes you have to break it in a little bit. So what I like to do is I like to go on the glass areas first. Here we're using the Auto Scrub Glide lubricant. I actually like to spray a little bit onto the pad itself. Nice thing about wash mitts is they have these cuffs in here you can stick your hands in to help give you a firm grip so it doesn't slip out. And then I like to work on the glass surface first. Again, just softening up and breaking in that nano skin technology. So after I kind of softened up there, I'll kind of move my hand, move it around a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and spray the lubrication onto the paint here. I want to make sure that we definitely get an even amount of lubrication on there. Now, the reason why we lubricate the paint is that helps us to eliminate from leaving any type of scuffing or marring from the clay bars or from the nano skin products. Now see here, I'm not applying a lot of pressure, I'm just gently going back and forth across the paint. Now, I don't like to go in any type of circle motions. I'm kind of moving just back and forth here, somewhat of like a snake-like pattern or motion. The reason why I don't like to go into circles is, again, we're pulling up all those different environmental fallouts or whatever etched its way into the paint, And we really don't want to leave any type of scratching onto the vehicle. And it's honestly just as simple and as easy as this. Now what we can do here is we can go ahead and we can rinse this down with water. Now on this half of the hood, we're going to use a traditional clay bar. Now with the traditional clay bar, it's pretty much the same method and same process as we did on the other side using the Nano skin technology. What I like to do is take part of the clay bar, roll it up like you can see here in a ball, and then kind of flatten it out into almost like a pancake. Now we're going to use Detail King's Wonder Lube to lube up the surface of the paint here. And again, with the same type of process as the Nano skin, we're going to take the clay bar and go ahead and remove all that environmental fallout, dirt, debris, all the different contaminants that are in this paint. Now here I'm not giving a lot of pressure either. Kind of just letting the weight of the clay and the weight of my hand pretty much do the work. All I'm doing is just guiding it back and forth. Now the one thing with the traditional clay bar, if you do drop this on the ground, unfortunately it's going to pick up all that different dirt from the ground, and then your clay bar is pretty much trash from there. You don't want to take it back to the paint. What that's going to do is it's definitely going to leave scratches in your car. In your car's paint, I should say. Now here we can, hear all that different dirt or debris that we're pulling up. And if the clay bar gets pretty dirty, all you need to do is just kind of fold it over a couple times, roll it back up, and then flatten it back out. Then you can go ahead onto your next part of your job. Now once my claying is all done, what I like to do is I want to test the paint once again. So again, we're going to take our cellophane and leaving the surface wet, we're going to go ahead and glide it across. And woo! Man, that is a beautiful thing right there. So for more information on the different clay products or the different lubricants, visit us right here at detailking.com. Give us a call, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking right here. Click it right here. See you guys next time.